Hey everyone! This is Pioneers of Pagonia, probably the most authentic Settlers-style game since Settlers 3, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. That it is a Settlers-like game makes complete sense because it's developed by Envision Entertainment, which is led by Volker Verdich, the original creator of the Settlers. Your main goal is to establish and manage a thriving settlement on a procedurally generated island. The focus is on economic growth and exploration rather than military conquest. That doesn't mean there's no combat, though. You'll still need to defend your settlement and sometimes expand into hostile territory. Combat here is more of a logistical challenge than a full-fledged real-time strategy system. You start with a small group of settlers arriving by ship. From there, you gather resources, construct buildings, and set up production chains to keep your settlement running. There are over 40 building types and more than 70 different goods, so everything is interconnected. Workers physically carry goods from place to place, and if a key resource is missing, production slows down. Because of this, you can really see your settlement evolve from a small town into a busy city. We're not just talking about production chains. You can even see settlers having lunch in the tavern. Exploration is also an important part of the game. There's a big fog of war at the start, so sending pioneers lets you uncover new resources, trade routes, and even lost artifacts. Some regions are safe, but others have threats like bandits, wild animals, or mythical creatures, werewolves, and ghosts. You can train and equip settlers as soldiers, construct defensive structures, and place guards to keep everyone safe. The real challenge and fun come from managing production chains. Take producing bread as a simple example. 1. You need a farm to grow wheat. 2. That wheat goes to a mill where it's ground into flour. 3. The flour heads to a bakery where it becomes bread. But it doesn't stop there. Your settlers also need tools to farm efficiently, so a blacksmith has to produce sickles. Then the bread needs to be stored, transported, and distributed, often through taverns, so settlers can actually eat it. This is just one example. Everything in the game works like that. So optimizing logistics is just as important as expanding your settlement. It might sound daunting, but because the production chains make logical sense, it's easier to pick up than it seems. Later in the game, production chains become more complex. You might manage multiple chains at once, each depending on the next. If one link fails, like a shortage of tools, entire sections of your economy can grind to a halt. This is where smart planning and efficient logistics come into play. You can also change the difficulty. Maybe you want a peaceful map with no enemy threats, or you want to boost your starting resources so the game is more beginner-friendly. Pioneers of Pagonia launched in early access on December 13, 2023, and it's already received major updates. The Magic Update introduced artifacts, mystical creatures, and new exploration mechanics. Future updates will add co-op multiplayer, expand economic systems, and improve combat, all based on community feedback. Personally, I love that they improved the user experience so it's easier to spot issues in your logistical chains. If you enjoy city builders with deep logistics and production chains, like the Settlers, then this should definitely be on your radar. I always try to keep my videos short and focused. If you like videos that do not waste your time, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.